In this series, we're going to be talking about grace, and I would encourage you to take your time to go through this 4-part series where we discuss what grace is, because many people have a vague concept of what grace is, but not a clear understanding of what it really means, and particularly what God's grace is like in our lives. And so the second video will be about God's goodness poured into our lives because of His graceful spirit, His nature. The third video will be about grace for victims, because sometimes people have been victims of other people's bad decisions, other people's wicked behavior. And is there grace for you in that? Is God's grace there for you if you have been a victim? Explore that video and learn more about that. And then, of course, grace in community, how we can be gracious with one another as we live out the principles that God desires for us as believers and as His church. So I'd encourage you to go through this series carefully and slowly and dig into a deeper understanding of grace, God's grace and goodness in your life. Before you begin this series, I'd really encourage you to watch the 2 message videos that you'll find links for below. These 2 videos are the kickoff to this series on grace, and they explain in greater detail how I personally learned about what grace is and the lies of grace that we so often don't see in our own lives, but are very important in how they shape our understanding of who we are and who, more importantly, who God is. So watch the videos and then enjoy this 4-part series on grace.